extra time.
Can you just talk a bit about what Ashwin is doing differently in this series? What has he done so far, which is challenging for you guys? Because you said they've caught you with the leg side fields, but he's got Smithy once on conventional slip, and also he had you on conventional slip. So what are the challenges which he brings forth, and then how can you counter?
Once again, these are things we're talking behind the scenes about, ways that we can counter. I've never faced Ashwin before until this series, so I don't really have a comparison to compare him to other series. But you don't have the figures and the stats that Ravi has without being a great bowler and also a great thinker. He's obviously come in really prepared. They're being really crafty with their field and what they're trying to do. And look, we have fallen into their trap a few times, but at the end of the day, someone's going to get you out in a game of cricket. So for us, it's just about making sure we review those dismissals and then come back stronger and make sure we're learning from each innings.
Have you felt that any of their bowlers have come up with new plans to you specifically that have worked quite well? Are you feeling there's a challenge for you now to adapt to what they're doing against you?
I think they've certainly come in with a plan with those straight fields and making sure that they're really not leaving the stumps and having a really heavy leg side field, which obviously slows your scoring rate down because those shots that you do get on your legs go for 1, not 4. And then they're always keeping those catches in the game. So, you have to be really disciplined as they showed when I did glance one around the corner and got caught with that leg slip. So for us, it's just once again, it's probably a two-phase answer. One, we need to be very disciplined. And we also need to, come up with ways to put them under pressure.
You've managed to bat a considerable amount of time in this series, and I think in 3 out of your 4 innings, but India have kept control of the run rate very well. Has it felt like that in the middle? Has it felt like you've not been able to keep the scoreboard ticking? And do you think you might need to do something a little bit different in the next couple of Test matches?
Yeah, I think it's a great observation. I think they've been very disciplined in their bowling and in their plans with both spin and pace. I think they've really held that straight line, and they've made us face a lot of balls for probably at a strike, striking at about 2 runs and over. So I think that's for us to make sure there's going to be small opportunities for us to keep showing intent, keep attacking them in certain areas, but we're just going to have to be, like I said, very disciplined and very well prepared coming in for the next Test.
You and Smithy, I'm sure, would agree, haven't scored as many runs in this series as you were expected to. Can you attribute that to anything in particular?
Look, you don't want to sort of give any excuses or any other reasons for why we're not scoring runs. Like I said, they've been very good. They've bowled really well and been real consistent. So for us, it's just making sure we find a way. And like I said, there's only been 4 innings so far in this series. Some people have only batted 3. For us, it's just making sure we keep finding ways to score runs. Like I said, it doesn't have to be pretty, but we just got to keep grinding and keep finding a way. And, if we do get in, we got to make sure we get those big scores.
Of course, last time you played at the SCG in a Test match, you scored a double ton, mate. Would you say the SCG is your favourite venue in the world?
Look, I did enjoy batting there. I don't know if I'd say it's my favourite venue in the world. But I definitely think it's a beautiful venue to play at, and it has been at times quite batting friendly. But like I said, with 2 world-class bowling attacks, it's always hard work. Doesn't matter what the wicket's like.
Hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on Extra Time.